During this Invictus, we've seen a whole bunch of new ships and vehicles added to the game, but one that came with 3.23 just a little before Invictus was the F7A Mark II Hornet. This is the actual military version of the Hornet with its upsized weapon mounts, and was a reward for completing the Overdrive missions, the events that you saw if you watched our Life Aboard a Carrack series. The F7A Hornet is a really gorgeous ship and a lot of fun to fly, and was really my first taste of changes to the flight model and ship weapons outside of my usual flying from A to B. Now, I am not a good pilot, nor really experienced with ship combat in Star Citizen outside of missions and the like, so I am unlikely to be a very useful source of information or critique on master modes. If you disagree with any of my thoughts in this video, you are almost certainly correct, and I am almost certainly wrong. I am, for the most part, an on-foot player and multi-crew ship enthusiast. Piloting is very much not in my wheelhouse, but I did head out to do some simple PVE combat, and this video will show what the experience was like. For anyone who has no idea what master modes is, ships basically have two flight modes now, Nav and SCM. SCM is your usual weapons and shields mode for fighting and slow travel. Speed is extremely limited in this mode, but you have all of your ship systems available. Nav mode, on the other hand, is a high speed mode for travelling around, but weapons and shields are powered down in this mode.
White on blue.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with you now, Chris.
Yeah, I see.
We were on our way in to take on some bounties, and for my first run, well, things would not go well at all.
That's kind of cool.
You still trust QT to a player marker?
Okay.
Yeah.
The combat mode. What we got? We do have ships, so we got some big targets here.
Okay.
Freelancer miss, Starfarer, something else.
Yeah.
First target's coming in.
Shields hit.
I'm gonna go for something a little bit less armoured first, like this Freelancer. Jesus Christ. That was close.
I'm bringing the big guns. Just you wait.
Oh, I'm soft out. Holy Oh, I'm actually dead.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
Did I kill you with the guns?
I don't know. It all happened so quick. I didn't even have any shield warnings. Just
Okay.
boom, gone. Now, this initial experience was kind of worrying because the lower flight speeds of ships has been described by critics of the new system as kind of like flying through treacle, or making avoiding incoming fire more difficult, and this first experience seemed to support that, but we were heading out for more missions and maybe the next one would go better. Oh, yeah, there's definitely something going on down there.
Up it.
Okay.
Okay.
Starfarer. Retaliator, I think.
It's a Retaliator, yeah. Is it Retaliator or Reclaimer? It could be a Reclaimer. I can't. The text is too small. I can't read it. Me and my old lady eyes. What are we focusing?
I just hit the M2.
Okay, I'm going on the M2 then.
Ooh, they have definitely changed the fire rate on this.
Shields hit. Warning.
So here I wanted to pull away to put my MFD back on shields because keeping an eye on it seemed more sensible after that first run. Okay, come back in.
Well, that M2 is red. It is the other ship. It is the Starfarer that's shooting.
My loadout here included 2 Revenant Gatling guns that come standard with the ship, but I'd swapped out the Amnisky laser cannons for Shredder repeaters.
Ready?
Starfarer down. Well, that thing pops super.
I didn't die immediately this time, and the targets were thinning out. What is this? Let's see. Reclaimer, okay, let's go for the Reclaimer, yeah. So this time around it felt pretty much like any bounty mission that we'd run before master modes. Naturally I wanted to try more of them, but it's a bit trickier nowadays because the bounty missions are not delineated into ship and ground anymore. The old mission board used to mark on foot bounties as entrenched, but now it's kind of a mixed system where any bounty you take could be ship-based or on foot. When I picked up the next mission, Nurseman was in voice with me on Discord. He would shortly be joining me in game, but for this mission he would be observing while I went in to try and complete the mission alone. The changes to bounty hunting, PVE bounty hunting in this patch. I don't like the fact that you can't tell if it's a ship-based or a ground-based bounty anymore. I like being able to, you know, pick which one I wanted to do. On the way in, I'd spot ship signatures, and this is usually a good sign that it is a ship-based bounty.
Okay.
Oh god, yeah.
Reclaimer. I don't think that's my target though. At the surface, there were ships dotted around, but the target marker wasn't quite on any of them. And at this point I was kind of pretty certain this was an on-foot mission. Is there a guy down there?
Shields.
You don't have to turn on your precision targeting
I don't know how to do that actually, no.
yet. But once you finish this, I'll tell you. It's left alt right click. It's Reclaimer.
Yeah. The Reclaimer had come down to engage, and at first I was prepared to fight back. I'd fit mass drivers to the ship this time because I'd heard good things about them, and the way they work is very nostalgic to me, as it is the same way Gauss cannons and railguns work in Elite, albeit with a shorter charge time, but it was still very nostalgic. I don't know how effective these weapons are against a big ship like this.
I've not tried.
Shield
Oop.
down.
Oh,
Let's go underneath it again. Maybe I'll go and recharge my shields.
the big ass turret on top of it.
Yes, it is a big turret, yeah.
Shields hit.
I do wish the charge up on the HUD was a bit easier to see.
Maybe I should just take an engine with the Gatlings first. Let's try that. So I try engaging one of the engines to prevent it maneuvering, but the sparks flying were so bright that I would lose the target.
You can't see your target behind all the effects.
I know, right? It's so bright. I literally lose sight of it every time I... Shields down. Oh.
Might just have to lead him away from the bounty and then go in there and quickly grab the bounty.
Yeah, it might be too big a fish for this ship alone. For a pilot of my meager skill, at least. I think he's following me. So I was going to kite the Reclaimer to higher altitude so I could just swoop down and kill the target on the ground.
Yeah, alt right click for that precision mode.
Alt
otherwise
right
you
click,
zoom on that.
okay.
Yeah. And if you hold it,
Ooh,
it'll
wow,
zoom.
okay, can you still fly in this mode?
Yep, you can change your velocity, your speed, everything.
Oh yeah, look at that, wow.
Alt right.
Oh, there you go.
Alt and.
I guess I got in with the mass drivers, so... What a way to go. I think I hear our friend arriving.
It's a good show.
Yeah. Watch him crash into a mountain now. As the day went on, I'd get into more of a rhythm, and soon Nurseman, Marcus, and Sushi would join me in game. Over Clio, we were preparing to head in against some bounty targets. Okay. Let's go say hello.
Okay.
Scorpius also. There's one of the Scorpius.
Okay, good. I joined Nurseman engaging the Scorpius with my mass drivers.
Bogey. Shields hit. Bogey. Bogey.
Look, I'm a bit close to the ground there.
It's a little touching grass, that's all. It's all fine. Scorpius pretty much neutralizes lost engine.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Let's switch to the Valkyrie.
Trying to use to fix guns is kind of hard.
The Valkyrie was a much less slippery target.
Switching to Valk. Engaging missiles. One of my niece keys.
Oh, there goes.
Well done.
Goes.
Reclaimer left, and a cat. We get the cat, and then everyone group up on the Reclaimer.
Good idea. So the next target was to be the Caterpillar.
Target destroyed.
Oof, there it goes.
I almost lost my right shield.
In my head canon, this is the same Reclaimer from earlier on. No way to prove otherwise.
Return of the Reclaimer. Revenge of the Reclaimer.
I'd also give the new aiming mode a go here against the Reclaimer. Okay, I'm gonna try the precision targeting, see how that feels. Oh, okay, cool. So in the precision mode, choose the components, right? I think if I hit lock while looking at a component, then I get the...
Yeah.
Now, I didn't really know how to use this mode to its full potential, and I wouldn't figure that out here, but it does seem like it would be useful during space fighting to target components and things like that. But one of the biggest welcome surprises this patch is the ballistic weapons have been given back their ammo pools, so you can now enjoy those tracers heading out to meet the target.
There she goes.
Ooh, wow. The next job would be back at Microtech itself, so we'd be making the jump to return there.
Sci-fi in a way. It's fantastic.
Bogey.
And my first target here would be a Mercury Star Runner.
Is there an eject button for the F7C?
Yes, look down towards between your groin. There should be a lever.
Star Runner's red hull.
Copy that.
Target
Okay,
destroyed.
Star Runner's gone.
Bogey.
Missile. Moving on to an enemy freelancer, I'd been missile locked.
Shields hit.
I'm gonna go for the freelancer.
I'm always on the freelancer, yeah.
Splash Valkyrie.
Nice.
That spells on arrow.
Target
Okay,
destroyed.
freelancer's gone. Next was an arrow, a small and nimble target. There's the arrow.
Oh, freelancer miss.
And finally, another freelancer. Oh, Who goes?
I think it's Flash. Jesus.
Nice,
good.
that was fun. That was a real fun fight. Again, I am not a very good pilot, and doing PvE bounties is hardly anything like the test of skill that PvP pilots endure, but I at the very least felt like I was getting the hang of Master Mode's changes, and with the F7A it was certainly a fun experience. There was another fighter released this Invictus though, a variant of the Aegis Sabre called the Firebird, and I wanted to bring that out as well to see how it performs.
Aegis combat system activated. Systems.
Very interesting engine design, wow.
Yeah, because it's from the Raven, I think it's like the idea is that it's meant to be like covered, so it's not easily detectable or something.
The original Sabre is a stealth ship, and the Firebird we learn is also very stealthy. It's more of a missile ship than a gunship though, with 12 size 3 missiles on board, but only 2 size 3 weapon hardpoints. We were moving in on another bounty target on Clio. There was some slow flying to do to reach the target, and as I'd made it there first, I would be waiting for the others to arrive, and as Nurseman approached, he'd confirm for us just how stealthy the Firebird actually is.
Wow, I didn't detect you till 2.5 kilometers. What the hell?
The Firebird?
Yeah.
Wow,
You-
okay,
you
so
got
it's...
less than 3k. That's crazy.
That's insane, and that's with like weapons and shields turned on. Wow. A major selling point. Wow.
And to think about it, you know, you'll be engaging with missiles like 5 kilometers anyway. They were like, where the fuck are these missiles coming from? Where are they coming from?
It was time to head in and face down our target, but up ahead Marcus would get a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, I think one of them is friendly.
Ooh.
We're on the way.
I didn't die.
Soft dead or full death?
Actually, just fine. It just spun me around, so I guess you just like nicked me.
The target was a Gladius.
Heat up. Dog gets flushed.
Nice! The first target had been taken down quickly, and my initial impressions of the Firebird were that it was very nimble, easy to get onto target, and very fast.
What's your max nav speed?
Okay, let's find out. 1400.
It's 200, nearly 200 faster than the base.
Oh wow. Big difference then.
You know, I'd be scared of the Firebird because think about it. If you're trying to escape with Firebird in nav mode, you know, and it's able to keep up with you and use missiles. You don't have shields. So.
Yeah. Right, yeah, and also it can duck in and out of detection at will, I guess, yeah. The mix of speed and stealth could be very effective. I am not really experienced enough to say how much, but it feels like a good mix. The next target group would feature some tougher ships, and we'd begin identifying them on the way in.
Ion, M2, Freelancer.
Wow.
I recommend getting small things out of the way first.
Good idea. Okay, I'm gonna go for that Inferno. I'd actually end up on the Ion and would have quite the fight ahead of me. Firing missiles, wow.
Shields under fire.
Blackness.
I think the Freelancer's down.
I was having no trouble getting on target, but the shields reduced ballistic damage by half, and 2 size 3 Gatling guns were feeling very underpowered.
Do not want to get face fighting with a Inferno.
Yeah, I know I'm on the Ion. And after a bit of maneuvering, the Ion would start getting its powerful main cannon lined up at me.
AI flies so much better match. I love it.
Alright, burn it down.
Again, the Ion would line up some shots. It hit me with that main cannon. Shook my shields completely.
You okay, you want handle?
Luckily, Newest Man was heading into assist, starting with some missiles. That looked good.
Hercules is almost down.
Yeah, good work. So in terms of guns, things were feeling a little weak, but the focus of this ship really is missiles, and Nurseman would suggest that I try that next.
Maybe try out salvo missiles into them too. Should
Yeah.
pretty good.
Missile lock.
Now, it had been a long time since I last did this, and I'd forgotten how to stack up missiles, but on the next mission I looked it back up again, and it turns out Firebird has a special missile feature. It can fire 6 missiles at once instead of the usual 4. I've got 7 missiles left, so I'm going to use the special feature and fire 6 missiles.
Contact.
Freelancer. Yes.
Missile lock.
Damn, okay, they all hit. That freelancer's gone.
Missile lock.
Back to guns. So I'd be moving into gun range against the second freelancer, but my poor piloting would get the better of me this time.
I'm going for the freelancer also. Just barely out of range. There we go.
Oh, his guns are actually kind of punishing. Oh, no, that's ground, that's ground, that's ground, that's ground.
Did you actual?
I actualed.
Oh.
So, the Firebird is a very fun, very specialised ship. Its stealthiness could make it very useful for a lot of situations, and the 6 missile barrage seemed to be very effective, provided that you can land the missiles on target, and the sheer speed of the ship is very impressive. It makes a fine addition to the ship lineup of Star Citizen. In terms of the changes to the game this patch, specifically master modes and the weapon changes, I don't know if I'm experienced enough to give any useful feedback on it. I like that ammo counts have gone back up again, and I have not had any problems with master modes really, but as a mostly on foot player, I am just the wrong person to ask really about what could or could not be made better about the system. The PVE fights that we had were fun though, and I am really looking forward to spending more time in the F7A Hornet. It is fast becoming one of my favourite ships. I am very pleased to announce the winner of our Aurora Nurser Tractor LTI game package. With the comment that you see on screen right now, Sidewinder1311 is our winner. Congratulations to you. But for everyone else, again, we have yet another game package to give away this week. This time it includes the Aegis Firebird and lifetime insurance. Again, for your chance to win, hit that like button and leave a comment below, and we'll pick our winner in the next couple of days. And again, a huge thank you to CAG for sending all of these awesome prizes our way. As always, I want to thank all of you at home for watching, and all of our very generous patrons that you can see on screen right now. These very generous people are what keep the channel going with their support, and I am just so grateful to all of you for supporting the channel. And in this video, I would especially like to thank Dim154, who recently became a backer over on Patreon. Thank you so much, Dim, for your support. That is awesome. We'll be back with more from Star Citizen very soon.